Okay, y'all. That I use, and I only use it in reciting poetry. And one day I'll go into greater details as to why I do what I do. But until then, we go groove here. This poem is entitled Mannequin Molesters. I recited this a few years ago. And this poem right here is actually in a book in Ohio. Um, Mannequin Molesters. Artificiality, embodiment of naturalism, emasculating benevolence. Empathy becomes the plagiarism. It's not real. Immoral seductions through unadulterated decisions. The mind is empty. Some have the presence of a refinery, but like a plague, motionless they stare. But they don't speak. You're not fazed by affection, not fazed by anything. You're not here to defend or for protection. Eyes wide open, but yet they sleep. Look at the display. There's a sound of bones breaking. Now here comes the collections to toss them into the trash heap, contorting. Their authority causes mourning. Murder isn't necessary, but the people scream impeach. No more fondling you damn molesters. If you want respect, respect the land. Just know we the people be free. We don't bow, we don't crawl to you on our knees. Some be held captive by the greed. Lust your fingers, make us bleed. You damn mannequins rape the people constitutionally. And then you watch our pleasure they seek. A damn response you dare then yet need an orgasm, though we see these government molesters be as bad as pampered Robert priests, mannequins who molest the sheep, throw bricks. Many think we can't beat the heat, but we can. Hold up your torches and make them drink. And like grenades, burn these damn mannequins, make them melt. You damn molesters, frozen be but the magicians you rob for free. Oh, how they do that. Wow, it's amazing. Your self-indulgence, you continue to feed molesters, aggressors. Get your hands off the keys. You have no right to make copies to infiltrate our locks. The doors to our country is through democracy, not through lots. Buying, hacking, lying your way in what helps. You've been caught. Yes, men of dirty deeds, one day too will flee. Your intentions to coddle are like blood clots blocking the heart's arteries, forgeries. You defer the dream, extending to who we believe. You're sympathetic, you lab rats, you're an assembly manufactured in factories. To vote or not to vote is nothing more than compendiums and animating inconsistencies. Why vote? Discouragement is what it brings to see is nothing more than formalities that are conducted to tomfooleries. I'm stumbling. A fucking hackery with penthouse solutions, and there has yet to be an American X it, but there will be. Stress this. This is why nowadays we're damn near forced into maculation and the amendments laid upon altars as sacrilege of an oblation. And we protest, but at a minimum, a few confess, but it's obvious that these plastic models hate us. It's time we mandate castrations, but the people scream impeach. How could death become the breach? In blood, this country is in knee deep. It's expiration any way you see. But the people scream impeach, 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 bloody white sheets. Let's impeach. Bloody white sheets. It all sounds the same to me. Yet these governmental rodents nibble with none to spare. They don't care as they chew on cheese, hiding in spaces like we don't know that they're there or who they be. Castration is necessary, but the people scream impeach while the Constitution's death is being before us a breach. Let's burn the synthetic. Let's stop the fondling. These damn mannequins are standing here staring through smoke pits. Let's send them running. Let's start melting. That's one. Sorry about the stumbling, but then again, I'm not. This is my first time streaming live. Not my first time reciting, but it's my first time streaming live, so I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so that's one of the poems that I wanted to bring out. Mannequin Molesters. It has it talks about a few things. It talks about, of course, the political arena and the wickedness within it, and then, of course, it talks about the racism. That we as a nation of Black people, we still deal with. Like I said, I'm still dealing with some persecution from honkies. It don't matter from the honkies because it's fearless. It don't mean nothing coming from them. It stings a little bit coming from the Uncle Toms and the Uncle Tomettes. But then their portion is the honky. Like Chuck D said back in the day, not everything that say they be black is black. And KRS-One say the same thing. And I'm in total agreement with it because it's the God's honest truth. It's the truth. It's one thing when these white people have always been game from garbage, they have always, no matter if you were innocent or guilty, accosted. They don't seek out if you're innocent. They don't care about innocence like they didn't care about our ancestors. They didn't care about their innocence and how what they did would affect them or not. They could care less about what's right or what's wrong. And they still demonstrate it to this day. They don't care. And then they run out into the streets to act as if they sympathize. But like I said, it's fake. It's synthetic. How you one minute got a fist in the air, calling yourself empathizing and standing for righteousness concerning the mistreatment of blacks, and then turn around and mistreat black. When you're doing it to one of my black sisters or my black brothers, how do you expect for me to turn my eye or look at you any different than your wicked ass, stank white ass sisters? I don't. I do not. Because if you want them, you wouldn't do them. But you do what they do. You do what they do, so you think you do it on a download, so you're different. You remember when Paula White, lying-ass Paula White, who has no connection to God, went on talking about the strike, and she hears the victory and the sound of rain. That same woman was also caught holding hands, not just touching the hand of a married man, which would still be inappropriate, but walking about and strolling. And she was accused of an affair. Okay? But I noticed that I didn't see the clique of honkies around her persecuting her. But over a lie, I get persecuted. Hallelujah. Because God said, if you go do right, if you go live right, it is going to happen because it happened to my son. Just as long as you're doing what's right. Not long as you're doing what's perfect. I'm born imperfect. And God yet decided to come. And that's for us all. God's son died for us in imperfection. But yet, he decided. All right? But that's strange. How it is, you go sit back and try to degrade me, but it's not going to happen. I laugh at you because you're fools, because you really don't know what you're talking about. Y'all so far wrong and so far off, just like the devils have always been. Y'all have always been. Y'all have always been. This is Madam Sister. Cut from a different breed. My mind is a different from anything that you would see flowing from this estate. And I want y'all to go out and check out that book On Edge. When you see this, go into YouTube, look for On Edge's link, and go get you a free read. And then go buy the book. There's a reason there's another book I got inside there called the O period R period G period Y period. My friend is the one that told me to add the period since it's an acronym. It has always been an acronym. And I told him that okay, I would. And did you I was promoting sexualism. I do, and I tell him one day, okay? So I might come back with one more poem, y'all. All right. Madam Sister out.